I feel like you take me higher. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, you take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me. You take me, I feel like you take me.
Hey traders, welcome to episode 548 of the show. You could be doing anything, but you're probably just watching Bitcoin sell off. Just recently made its lowest low of the day. I think we hit 7,500 on the dot. Oh, sorry, 74.41 was the lowest low. Currently bouncing off the 200 moving average of the 4-hour candle. That's what happens a lot of times when you do fall below the other moving averages, the 20 and the 50. But the bigger story is the rising wedge breakout. So at this point, man, you're getting to like 65 to 70% of the way through the measured move of the pattern, right? So huge negative momentum spike, largest spike we'd seen since May 18th. We have not been this oversold on Bitcoin since you have to go all the way back to January 14th, 2019, which was, of course, you know, before the bull trend had begun, before we had even made a higher low at the 786. That was just like 10 days later after that. But man, 22 on the RSI on the 4-hour. I think now on the 60-minute, you're beginning to show a little bit of bullish divergence. So yeah, you might bounce the upside to rally to maybe back test again before selling up again. But the thing is, man, this is what happened. 7,700. There was at one time a support. Remember, we talked about this is where we had a bounce and then we rallied and then we ran up and back tested 8,000 and rejected it like 3 times on the 4-hour. All we've done recently is run up and back tested 7,700, which was so important. That was a support back from, I think, June. Yeah, June of 2018. We held it, then we fell through it, and we've recently back tested it, sold off. Okay, and getting closer and closer to that 7,400 area. I mean, 7,441. You're almost there, man. So if that doesn't hold, man, I'm telling you, you know what happened when we broke this resistance, right? 6,800. Very fast we ran up to 7,400. Okay, so breaking support here, not very good. Now I know you have a little support at 7,100. It looks like 7,000, but breaking 7,400, there is a very likely chance that you could run all the way down to 6,800 if you're not careful, man. That's like the next support. Look, straight down, eventually straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. And if you break it, it could very well just as easily be straight down. Okay? So please be very mindful of that. There aren't many support resistances. You hold them or you don't. If you don't hold them, you run to the next ones that are very wide apart, hundreds of dollars apart. Okay? So just be careful there. Guess what? If that happened, that would say, hey, measured move would be hit at that point. Right around 7,000 is that measured move of the rising wedge pattern. Okay? What's up, Octoman PCs? Thanks for the $2 super chat. Called it yesterday, Bitcoin was due to correct. Well, I mean, you know, man, like, I also talked about a potential bullish pattern too, right? We were bouncing at 84, 8,500, and that didn't play out. So, hey, of course, you know, rising wedge, we know what we talk about on the rising wedge all the time, right? But, you know, man, it's all about probabilities. This pattern was much larger, had much more development behind it than any kind of potential butterfly, right? So once you blasted through the 88.6% retrace, once you broke this upsloping support, it was invalidated. It was over, man. All right, so big deal. This is what happens when you break critical upsloping support. Look what it manifests into. From breaking that support at 82.60, you've now fallen as low as 74.40. Okay, so $800 plus of a sell-off since the breakout of the rising wedge pattern. Okay. Anyway, that's really it, dude. That's Bitcoin Connect update. I know we talked about it in the static video today. We had this one last chance. We're out of it now. We broke it. Yep, broke it clear as day. So that was your only hope. But hey, you know, despite any kind of upsloping support or anything like that, your strongest supports are always going to be horizontal. You're bouncing off one at 7,500. There's also one at 7,400. Okay, so look left. That's all you need to do to see it over here. All right, here's your next one. Yeah, we actually have not hit 7,400 here either. All right, but we did crack this bearishly just like we did on Coinbase and other exchanges. Okay, so again, if you ever break 7,400, it could be a very, very quick ride down to 6,800 very fast, man. So please be careful and understand that Bitcoin has pretty much tripled in value from its lowest low to its highest high. Lowest low to highest high, tripled, and then hit a swing high. We didn't know, but now it seems we can be more confident to believe this is a major anchor point, the major anchor point from the low to high on Fibonacci. All right, because we exceeded the 23% retrace at 76.80, we're cracking through that. That's not good, man. All right, not holding 7,400. Look where the 382 starts, 6,800. How about that? That's the beginning of the golden zone. That's the beginning of the golden retrace, the common retrace areas on major retraces, okay? And then we talked about potentially, look, left shoulder could be developing, maybe head, and maybe at some point we rally to make a lower high than our previous high, but match up the left shoulder and get some kind of crazy head and shoulder pattern, maybe? But as it stands, man, even on here, right, clear as day, your beautiful, beautiful rising wedge pattern, do the textbook rising wedge pattern. No arguing there, right? You broke it, and when you broke it, it manifested into much lower prices to be expected. Okay, beautiful pattern. Discernible on the daily, very strong pattern. If you can see patterns on the daily, if you see them on the 4 hour, 60 minute, you can see them, they're clear. And then you go to the daily and they're not so clear, not going to be the strongest pattern. But if you can see it on the 60 minute, the 4 hour, and the daily, then it's going to be a really strong pattern, man. Okay. That's an impulse and then price contraction that was upsloping. Okay. Anyway. Guess what, man? Ethereum getting wrecked too. What? I'm so surprised. All altcoins destroyed. Neo down 10%. Monero down 8%, Dash down 8%. Oh my god, I think Dash hit the measure move of the ascending triangle bearishly. Alright, let's do Ethereum. Was it this one that was perfect? Yeah, this one was perfect. Alright, so rising wedge, you broke it, you broke horizontal line supports too, you couldn't sustain prices, and look what's happening. Look, the bearish engulfing candle, it's not a joke, man. We don't joke around with bearish engulfing candles. We don't talk about it yesterday and just say bearish engulfing candle because it doesn't mean anything. Look what happens a lot of times after a bearish engulfing candle. You get more selling. And this was, today we're breaking out of the rising wedge on Ethereum. I think yesterday was Bitcoin's breakout. Today is Ethereum's. Measured move. We may not get it just because if the conditions are too bullish, you won't hit your target. But straight up, man, the tallest areas of the pattern from the breakout. Measure move puts you down at $191.96. Can you believe it, man? Can you believe it? It was stupendous. It was a stupendous uptrend. You actually broke out of the upsloping structure, ran up, and got as high as $288. So close to 300, which was the next real overhead resistance. But thank you, Bitcoin, for doing your thing, because Bitcoin's, pumped to the upside, rallied us, and then dumped us, and here we are. Okay. Guess what? High on price, higher high on price, lower levels of positive momentum, lower levels relative strength. Just like Bitcoin had daily bearish divergence, guess who else had bearish divergence? Ethereum Connect. All right, man. Good luck, dude. Why are my colors off on my webcam? What the? Looks weird. Maybe it's the lighting behind me. Let me change the. Oh, that looks better. Nice. Don't look like a mutant or something. Well, I am a mutant because I have the redheaded gene, so it's kind of like a genetic mutation. Anyway, let's take a look at chat. How are y'all doing? Is anyone here? Anyone at all? I don't know. Oh, thanks for the 762 people tuned in. We're about 15 minutes into the stream. Are you kidding me? We're over 100 likes already. What's happening, chat? Thank y'all for that. Holy crap. What's up, James B, Piero Loco, Bays Live, Charlie M, Black Sheep of Kings, ES Trading, Trader as in like the Benedict Arnold trader, not ES Trading. So weird. Deepism, Charlie Sheen, Sam Ross. Thanks again, Octum NPCs, for the super chat. Oh, I got a new variation. All right, since Chernobyl ended last night, I was inspired. Okay, so if you, all right, everyone knows. Let me pull up the sound clip real quick. Okay, if you watched Chernobyl, which I highly recommended you did, since I started watching it, and if you haven't now, check out Chernobyl on HBO. It's incredible. It's they do a very good job of portraying the events that occurred in Chernobyl, which is one of the most bizarre things that's ever happened on this planet. But hold on, play this sound clip, and if you watched it 1 or 2 times, it's hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious, but like the sound clip I'm about to play, you get it, how ridiculous it is. Where is it, man? Okay, pause the music real quick.
3.6. Not great, not terrible.
Okay, so if you tip me $3.60 now, I've got Chaylin working on an emoji ball for it, but that will play, and you're gonna get like a different alert box, and the TTS is Russian. Okay, so thought that'd be funny. 3.6, new variation, pretty cool, man. Adding to it, dude. Okay. Anyway, XRP Connect. Whew, man, such a pretty pattern. I mean, despite anything, it's such a nice pattern. Okay. Okay, man. When you break up slipping support, why do we even plot it? It's not good, right? We broke it and back tested it as a resistance. Candle low closes as well. Candle high closes as well, right? Resistance, and then bearishly engulfed. And here we are. Now you might be kind of developing maybe in a second bullish divergence, right? But we don't really know. I mean, based on Bitcoin, right? You think this is going to hold up if Bitcoin keeps dumping? No, probably not. From your previous low to high, we've retraced 78.6% of the way. It looks like maybe some sort of tweezer double bottom or something, or you know, like at least on the 60-minute or something. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay, let me clean this up a little. Different time scales, different visibilities, so therefore some things get lost. Okay. Okay, big bullish engulfing candle developing on the 60-minute. As you can see, great amounts of bullish divergence. Low on price, low on price, much lower levels of negative momentum. Not getting the same luxury on the RSI, actually showing bearish convergence, lower lows, lower levels of relative strength, not good. But here, this right here, might manifest into a retrace of some sort. Okay. So you might get it, but again, you're below the 20, 50, 200. It's whatever. So if we do rally here on Bitcoin and XRP and other alts, it's probably because the 60-minute bullish divergence that's being noted right now. Okay, Chad? That's it. Don't break below. You seriously do not want to break below 36.8 cents. That is a critical level that has to hold. All right. What's up, Carl? Please CBD. Matt Plunk. What is going on with Octoman getting hidden and unhidden? I'm not reading it, but so Crypto Cash. Ambience. Flying Dutchie. Hi. Mr. Gonzalez. Andy PDX. Astro Surf. Julia. Kang Logan. William Battles. A lot of good people in here today. Wish the circumstances were better, but hey, man. The whole year of 2019 have been good, better circumstances, alright? So, no worries. What's up, D Levy? Thanks, man. Hey, Gorisky, thanks for the $2 super chat, man. Kings. What's up, Kai for Crypto? Daniel says Wakanda forever. Yes, man. Yes. We do not do that here. Something like that. You can't imagine it's going to go less than 7,500, and if it does, it won't be for a long time. Crypto Cody? Well, we went below 7,500. We actually hit 74.45 today, so we did fall below it. And now we might just rally to the upside briefly because of 60-minute bullish divergence, which is nothing really big. I'd be waiting for bullish divergence on the 4-hour or daily. Yeah, William H., man. Remember we talked about, I did the static video today talking about all the retrace stuff, right? The common retrace level from the low to high.
Is that a joint?
Gosh, man, is that man? Dude, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Welcome. Thank you, dude. Oh my god. And I think you stopped the music with the Jesus chimes, dude. What? Alright, yeah. 120 patrons strong now. Still early in the month. Best time to get in. If you want to be educated, become learned. Learn about technical analysis, risk management, trading. Tons of educational content. Okay? Thank you, man. Kaj P, for the support. Means everything. Supporting this team. Okay? What would be the neck of the Head and Shoulders if it does play out? Well, we haven't even formed a collar, so we don't even have a neckline yet.
Hello, Mitch. People who didn't believe in triangles are learning Chinese. Can you look at Tori? Possible reverser Kameen?
Hey, Kills for a Living, thanks for the force, dude. Sailboats. Oops, sorry. Continuing to sell off. I think Larly posted something about a huge short squeeze today. Stock market. I mean, you know, it did have a very nice move the upside today, but really nothing. If you zoom out just a little bit, it's not much. You're still like confined within the parameters of a downtrend, the short-term downtrend as it stands. Talking about Tilray, we exceeded the 1618, dude. We filled gaps, didn't we? We filled. There's another gap right here. We closed really right at a gap. Okay. Did we talk about all these gaps, man? Oh my god. There's another like miniature gap. Now the wick, you know, I get the wick, but dude, candle close, $30.68, right? So there's one more, it looks like. Again, candle close. And that's it though. There's no more after that. Not really. That's pretty much it. So you're getting so destroyed, man. Yeah, right. Divergence. What a joke. It just kept selling. But, you know, expected with gaps. I mean, it's a highly speculative market, right? It's pot. It's marijuana industry. So it's Wild West stuff, too. Okay? But all you can really do is fib your fib extensions, and we're at the golden mean ratio. Below it now. So on the daily, I guess we bullishly haramied. Whatever, man. Do we have anything? Anything going for us? I mean, I don't really know. Like, you could just sell off tomorrow and keep building negative momentum. So I don't really know if we're done here. But you could argue there's a little bit of bullish divergence on both oscillators now. Right? That previous discernible swing low to this low. I mean, we are diverging again, but trend is nasty right now, man. Macro is not looking great either. I mean, besides the move today, it's down still a decent amount, a good amount. Right, you're seeing a little bit of divergence developing. Right, but again, okay, you just keep building tomorrow and keep dumping, and the macro wants to dump. This is probably going to dump too with it, right? Why would it not? We're cool. Okay, we're cool, man. Sorry, missed what else were we talking about? I think we were talking about, oh yeah, the retrace level. Yeah, from the major low from December 15, 2018 to the highest high, the major high, 9,050, 9,000, yeah, whatever. We are right at a 23% retrace. We actually exceeded it. We're below it right now. We are rallying right now. I see we've got a nice little, I wouldn't say doji, spinning topish a little bit, but right off that 200 moving average on the 4 hour, we are bouncing, and that's right, you know, on Coinbase much closer, but right around that 7,400 support. Just creating a little, well, actually, we just ran up and back tested. Now, we had done that earlier. So until you break 7,700, I don't really care, right? Like, break back above 7,700, then back test it as support, and then you could run again. But for now, you're just, you know, between support resistance, right? You're between 7,400 and 7,700. You're just like literally selling off all the way pretty much down to 7,400, and you're rallying back up to 7,700, rejecting it and going back down. You're just going back and forth. Not really that big a deal. Okay. So yes, the golden zone for Bitcoin, well, just on the tether chart, okay, what we're looking at right now, between 54.27 and 68.19. That is the area where people start seeing real areas of value to accumulate, okay? So on each fib node, we'd be looking for bullish divergence on a daily time scale, 50%, 62%, right? That's it, man. So you'd think 38%, you don't want to fall below it, man, because that is what we talked about. From 77 or 7,400, you're going straight down to 6,800, and you know there is 7,000 psychological rounded number, but you would think breaking 7,400, you go straight down to 6,800, and that is confluent with the 382. So you'd be looking in that area, like that'd be like your first area to see, you know, if there's coinciding variables or any kind of pattern development at that point. Okay. And thanks for the 888 people watching, King Logan. That's your number, dude. You did it, dude. Oh, daily XRP cipher pattern. I don't know if that'd be a cipher as much as it would be a Gartley or something, but the wicks, man, are almost like double topped, right? Let me mess with it and see. See, I don't know, man. I think the wicks are too close. I think yeah, dude, it's like too deep of a retrace. Let me look here. Just give me a sec. I'm messing with this. Right, I can't. Nah, man. Like, it's just too close to a double top. No matter what way you look at it, if you use wicks and wicks or candles and candles, it's still just like, you're talking about this, right? Something like this. No matter what I do, I would have to cherry pick a wick here and a candle close here to make it work, right? And that's kind of weird, okay? But I'm saying like 92% retrace. The highest I think is 88.6, right? Well, I guess that's kind of close, but give me a sec. So it's not a cipher, but it would be some sort of Gartley. Right, let me just make sure I got my notes here. Right, man. Where's this? Is this annoying? I got this, dude. Just give me a second. Alright, so, yeah, think about it. It's like, if you use only candle closes, then it's like a 50% retrace. Then it would have to be like an 88.6% retrace. I don't think it's clear enough, man. I think there's too much contradiction here to really know where that PCZ is going to be. Because if you use wicks, then all of a sudden, oh, hey, man, we use wicks. We now got a 62% retrace. And yeah. Then again, you use the wicks, then it's like too high. So on both, it's the high, this retrace was too deep. So it completely, I think, invalidates this pattern's potential, all right? But regardless of anything, man, that's fine. Go with your fib extensions. If you ever break the 100% retrace, then low to high, you'd look for a 1414. From X to A, you'd still look for a 786, 886 retrace. Look for confluence. An 88.6% retrace is confluent with the 1414, so it might be. I mean, but dude, at that point, look, you're right back into scrub world, right? Where we've been all year. So who even cares, man? Okay. Thanks for the 2 super chat, man. Sorry, it's just not very strong. It's like not strong. It's not really valid. When is their lunch meeting, dude? I thought they already had it. I think, what, he won it yesterday or something? Is it true that Ethereum Classic got hacked by 51% today? You don't call it a 51% hack. That was just an attack, right? And it requires a stupid amount of money. I mean, it's happened to them multiple times before. I don't know if it happened today. No, I can't confirm that. No. Did that happen, chat? So William H. did. Yes, 54 to 6,800. Between a 62% and 38% retrace. What's up, Mario, man? Sorry, man. It's hard to get through most of the chat. It's just a lot of it. What's up, Mez2408? Welcome, dude. What's up, Judy Rink? Hi. What's up, J Mar? Yeah, we can look at Tesla, man. Cheers, Kaj, man. Thanks again, dude, for joining the Patreon. It means a lot, dude. A freaking lot. Yeah, look at Tesla Connect. Why not, man? Break from the monotony of the crypto market and go to something. Whew, bounced off that 180 like to Jesus, man. There was no divergence on the daily to help you. But look, man, look left. This is where we bounced. Nice jump from the lowest low was $177. You're at $193 now. Big bounce off a critical support that you had actually fallen through yesterday. Okay, so better to get confirmation with a back test than just a breakout candle close. Now, there's forms of confirmation, and they become stronger and stronger, right? So, I mean, just think about it, like the types of confirmation. So you get a close on a breakout, and that's a confirmation, right? And it's kind of a weak confirmation on a close, a candle close, right? And then you break out, and then you back test, and that's like that's a good confirmation, stronger than just a one candle breakout confirmation, right? And then there's the confirmation of the break, hook, and then the bullish engulfing candle to go, right? So this has the highest susceptibility to breaking down, being a false breakout. This is the second highest susceptibility to breaking back in or being a false breakout, and this one has the least amount of susceptibility to being a false breakout. Okay, so those are the types of breakouts, confirmations, right? Okay, crap, man. Control Z, connect. Whoa, all right. Yep, never made the measure move of the falling wedge, but that's okay, man. Dude, you sell off incessantly, you begin to reverse your price action, and you're probably only going to make a lower high than your previous high. You could even run all the way up to $218 to back test the wedge you broke out of bearishly. Run up to 210 to touch the 20-day moving average. You're going to have a lot of resistance up here, and it's probably just going to manifest into a lower high than the previous highs, and your bear trend, your sell-off will probably continue as it stands now. Okay, there's your Tesla. Whoever it was that asked. Okay. All right, J-Mar, that was for you, man. Thanks for everyone being here. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub, get a like spike, sub spike, Kang spike. Thanks, Michael Gomez. It's going well, dude. It's going quite well. There's some overcast today, finally. It's like really hot outside now, like every day. It gets like in the 90s. What's up, Black Crowa? Jack Dono, hi. Yeah, nice squeeze on Tesla Connect, yes. Can we get a vote on what the price will close at? Close the daily at? I guess, man, whatever. Sure, for fun. Let's do something. Will this be like... We'll just be like, will Bitcoin close the daily above 7,700, right? That seems like a fair question, right? Because that's a critical resistance that we've already back tested. Right, that's I think that's fair, man. Okay, we've got like an hour and 25 minutes left until our daily candle close, and we know we have 60-minute bullish divergence, which is all we have. All right, here it is, chat. Here's your poll. Go cast your votes. Sorry, man. Exercise your right to vote for BitCan. $14K. Put 14,000 in the poll, please. Oh my god, dude. Crypto Slice of Life. You say no? Go vote, man. What is that exposed? I don't even know what that is, dude. Queen's spike. Element of P, dude. Who said 3,200? Did someone say 3,200? I know you're not talking to me, dude. Anonymous forever, because I definitely didn't miss the boat. 3343 was the entry for us in this community. We're all Kangs here. I mean, the longer you've been in this community, the more of a Kang you are, because, dude, none of this is new to us. All right, the good stuff. No, someone else said that. My bad. When Panu, King Logan, when Panu, I think the way Panu works is when Panu wants to show himself, he will present himself to you, King Logan. All right. Panu Satoshi, Capo. Okay, Tesla Connect. Let's look at Dash, because, dude, Dash was like, oh, man, a huge ascending triangle, and it's gone. This is the daily, man. You hit it. Can you even believe it? Anyway, it looks better on the 4 hour. Yeah, here we go. It's beautiful on the 4 hour. It's just like, all right, man, we got accumulation and a buy wall, but then we made lower highs, so clearly there's not enough demand. And I guess the dumpage, dude, the dumpage. And you got as low as freaking 130 when we hit a high of 175. Hello, crypto. All right, let's look at the voting right now. Okay, got 104 votes. Need more participation than that. See what happens. Okay, the minority is saying that it will close above 7,700. Majority is saying no, it will not close above 7,700. And again, it closes in an hour 22 minutes. All right, we're dojiing right now, bouncing off the 200 moving average on the 4 hour chart with absolute bearish convergence on the 4 hour on both oscillators. And you are the most oversold you've been on the 4 hour since January like 12th or whatever. Remember, we talked about it. Literally no one uses Dash. Well, measure move was beautiful, dude. Gotta love it, man. Got to love it. So, that's it, dude. Terrible. Very bad. XLMs. Probably the same thing. Probably the same fate was suffered. Not completely. Not completely. The thing is, what's really bad is critical support. You're like right at it. Let's see here. Let me make sure. Because it's like, look, okay. So there's a candle close and a wick here. So it's more of a zone of support. The wicks, the candle close, the wicks, right? So you're kind of just right there. Very scary Monka-S stuff, dude. This is serious Monka-S for XLM, dude. So, yeah, man. Okay, dude. People use Dash, Matty Mushroom? Is this true? Okay, looks at the voting. If you don't have it, if you want to vote, you can vote in this poll. This poll expires in, well, I mean, really it expires in like a few minutes, but it's really just because, you know, we're like, hey, the poll is open and you can vote with 5 minutes left on the daily, you know. That's not really fun. We've still got enough time for it to be kind of a little mysterious, an hour, 20 minutes, right? So. Curious, do I think the rally is dead? I think, man, we created a pattern that lasted about 3 weeks long that became a rising wedge, and we broke out bearishly, and we're just hitting supports now. So I don't know if the rally's dead, because, man, think about it. Remember the psychology behind Fibonacci. It's not, is the rally dead? It's the question of Bitcoin has gone too high too fast. and it needs to retrace to levels where people with tons of money that can move the market see value in Bitcoin again, okay? When you run and you triple up in a matter of like half a year, right? We tripled up in half a year. So now it's like, okay, who in the world with tons of money would be getting in when there's a rising wedge forming and there's clear as day bearish divergence? We're talking a daily time scale. So not a joke, man. At critical overhead resistance points, and we couldn't sustain prices above those overhead resistance points. Okay? Coinciding variables, 4 of them. And so the whales say, hey man, if I'm buying up here, I'm buying at a stupid premium. A stupid premium. So let's wait for a sale, like we're going to Amazon. We're going to Amazon to buy Bitcoin. Well, guess what, dude? At one point, maybe in the future, we'll have a 38% sale on Bitcoin from its rally from the bottom to top, right? 38% sale. That's a pretty good deal, man. But what's better than a 38% sale on Amazon for Bitcoin after a stupendous run? 50% retrace. And what's better than a 50% retrace? A 62% retrace. These are areas where people will see value in Bitcoin, again, where it's very difficult to argue there is value at these higher prices. That's what Fibonacci is, man. So even if we hit these levels, is the rally over? Maybe the rally's going to be over, but not the uptrend. Just remember that, man. Okay? Hopefully you got something out of that little, we'll call it a rant, just whatever it was. Talk. That's what we do, man. Okay. 145 votes. 98 people think that we will not close the daily above 7,700. And around 50 people think that we will close above 7,700. Interesting. So, majority say no. And I'm kind of in the majority boat. But again, you always got that offshoot chance because 60-minute bullish divergence, man. But it won't really turn into anything, I don't think. Okay. Oh, be sure to join our Discord too, and really, because if you're like a new sub, you have to understand YouTube's notification system is trash. It's terrible. It's very unreliable, and it's a known thing. Okay, you should expect, if you're a sub, to not get notifications from YouTube when I go live or produce videos. So the best way to get notifications, no matter what, is to join the Discord. But while you're in the Discord, you'll be able to hang out with all the like-minded individuals you see in this live chat right now. Okay, and it's when I'm not live, you keep the conversation going. So join the Discord. We are rapidly growing. Huge community now. I mean, it's just blown up, man. What's that? What is it? Where is it at, man? We got 5 members away from 2,600 members of the Discord community. Wonderful, dude. Just blowing up. But that's the best way to get in contact with me or anyone else in this live chat right now after the stream ends, is there. Okay. Super channel, awesome time, like sales. Good, man. Good. So do whales. So do people with tons of money that can move the market. Just scrolling through some chat, man. All right. Is VET still a thing? VET is a thing, man. VET is a thing. We're gonna make it, lads. Don't panic. What's up, RS Nerd? Good to see you, dude. Hello, Canal. EVGA for the win. Yeah, that's what that will be my next GPU is an EVGA. I love them too, man. I like it. I don't know. I mean, it just is the coolest. Hey, Mighty Mushroom, man. Thanks for the $5 super chat, dude. Does no one want to test the 3.6 Roikin? No one want to test the radiation levels with the dosimeters, man? What's up, Jojo R? Collectible reviews, hey? If we could somehow manage to close above 7,700, can you see Bitcoin retesting 80 or 8,000? Maybe, but dude, I don't know, man. Like, I get 60-minute divergence and all, but I think you'd really want to see it develop on the 4-hour, so we could rally, make a lower high, and then dump again. And when you rally and then dump again, the 4-hour would then be favorable for bullish divergence. Okay. Well, you know, wouldn't you be laddering on the way up? Not so much maybe after a bearish breakout on the daily of a rising wedge with bearish divergence, right? Negative momentum's just started to build. Look at this, man. On the daily, look how much room we have to run to the downside if we truly wanted to. We're at 48. 48 for the first time since March 5th, man. Okay, look how far we could run before we become oversold on Bitcoin on the daily time scale after bearish divergence and a rising wedge breakout. Okay, that's what I'm saying, dude. Negative Momo on the daily. Highest level of negative Momo we've seen since November of 2018, chat. Not a joke. Not an insignificant thing that has occurred. It's a real deal, man. Okay. You're doing things you haven't done since before the crazy rally you were in. Every moon boy was hating on you? Dude, you know how many moon boys hate on me now? So many effing moon boys and fanboys of particular S coins hate me now, dude. They throw shade on me all the time. Okay? And guess what? I'm doing the exact same thing I was doing in the bear market. Nothing really different. Okay?
Thanks for all your lessons, Mitch. I made some money despite BTC dumping on our face. Could you take a look at 1/USDT? Is that handle too long? Does that invalidate the pattern?
Handle? Handle? It's like no info. Oh, when you make a couple of handles, you want to run up and make at least 100% retrace or maybe a 95% retrace. You got as high as a... Alright, you hit a golden retrace and then sold off. Now you're bullishly engulfing. So, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's over yet, right? But you made a lower high. So the thing is now that you know, since you made an actual swing high, is you can just do this now. To know where the Momo shift breakout would be, it's going to be much higher. Right, so the Momo shift breakout would be up at like 2.531 cents. You break that, you might have a good opportunity to run up to test the candle high close at 2.786 cents, and then you've got the wick high, the zone of resistance, all-time high resistance up here. Okay, between 2.792, 2.842. All right. If you ever did break that, easy to get targets from your high point to low point. I'm just saying if this ever occurred, which I don't know, it could just keep selling off, but you're, again, bullshit engulfing on the 60 minute. Who knows, man? These S coins with such little data, they do whatever they want, all right? But at least we can talk about targets next if it did do what it wanted and kept running, okay? So if it ever broke 2.842 cents, your next target after that's 3.081 cents, the 1272 fib extension from your previous high to low, okay? 1414 fib extension is 3.207 cents, and the golden mean ratio fib extension is 3.387 cents. So those will be your targets if you ever broke the 100% retrace. If you ever broke the down sloping resistance, then your first target's going to be the 100% retrace right here. Okay. That's it on one. Thanks for the $10 super chat, Jojo Beefcake. Follow your dreams, Beefcake. Beefcake! Does that help? Thanks, man. On traditional markets, corrections last about 90 days, yes. On average, 90 to 100 days, yes. But that is not, we're not on a traditional market, so I doubt there's been any research on corrections in crypto. We just went through the longest correction in the history of Bitcoin recently before we rallied and tripled up. Sorry, man. A lot of chat. Can't get it all. I'm sorry, man. Just reading. Advice for a cup with handle? Make tea with it? Yes, make tea. Not cup with handle, dude. That was not cup with handle. That was just lower high. And now you have two touch points to anchor. So now you have a downside resistance. So now you can signify where the Momo shift would be if you broke out. Okay. Nice, Heath Mill. Congrats, dude. Hey, Demetrios. Justin Booger is the cause of all this. Yeah, man, I agree, man. It's all his fault. It wasn't the rising wedge or the bearish divergence on the daily. Screw that, right? Oh, sorry, Julian. I forgot to spam.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
My bad. Okay, we better now? We cool? Sorry, I forgot to. Don't get wrecked. Yes. What did the fish say when it hit the wall? Oh, cod. I don't know. What did it say, man? Because cod is a fish. No moon? We hit the moon. The moon was like 8,500, man. The moon was hitting an overhead resistance and then exceeding it and becoming Vegeta momentarily. We were Vegeta for like 5 minutes, dude. It's crazy. Felt so good going Super Saiyan and then losing Super Saiyan. Only to dump from 9,100 whatever area to 7,500 volatility. Don't FOMO. Excuse me. Give me a sec. No, MK, man. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know, man. I mean, you hit a 38% retrace. What's up, Joe? Thanks for joining me. You did hit a 38% retrace from your low to high on Nasdaq Composite, right? Big squeeze today, and still so much negative momentum. Stupid, man. You can't. You cannot argue that's diverge. I mean, you did diverge, but I don't want to know if we call it actual bullish divergence. Lower lows, lower levels relative strength, right? Gross. We were as oversold as we've been since the big 20% dump, right? Remember all this. So no, I don't think so, and I don't think we've broken anything either, have we? What is it, channel? Yeah, no, dude, we have not broken anything yet, MK, right? Until you break the downsloping resistance, which is at like 75, 85, you're still in the downsloping channel as it seems, as it stands. Okay? I mean, so great move up, but man, think about it. If you're not able to read charts, what if you're just some random retail guy and you don't know how to understand like Momo shifts and breakouts and stuff, and you like looked at today and you like FOMO'd in because you're like, oh my god, man, oh my god, we're up. But do you understand the context? It's still a downsloping channel. But yeah, it is. It's good news that you hit the golden zone finally, right? You hit the 382 and rallied. But to the extent of how high we rally is unknown. All right, we're gonna see what we're made of very soon, probably the next couple of days, this week, on Nasdaq Composite Index. Whew. Wait, what did the fish say when it hit the wall? That was a joke. Someone posted it. Anyone at all? Cod catch of the day. Oh, interesting. Oh, cod. Still a fish joke though, right? Excuse me, man. Thanks for the 1,031 people tuned in. Thank you for the 320 likes. Y'all are absolutely incredible, man. Okay, thank you so much. Wow. I don't know. It's been we've just been sticking with the daily for the most part. You know, our home base. I mean, I've got Bitcoin pulled up on the 4 hour on my other screen. But yeah, just bouncing off the 200 moving average, bouncing pretty much off 7,400, and you're just bouncing in between, kind of like a pinball machine. Ridiculous rally, probably only squeeze shorts to pay for it. Maybe so, MK, man. Maybe so, but we know what is best, and the thing is
3.6.
not great or terrible.
Bra.
Hey man, Blunt man, thank you comrade for the 3.6 Roken man. Thank you so much man. Comrade, for Mother Russia. You should say more things though instead of just bruh, so we can get the real full extent of the TTS variation, right? That's awesome, dude. Mid the Blunt man, thank you, dude. Not great, not terrible. No, I've never lived in Chicago. I've actually never lived outside of the state I reside in now, ever, and that's going to change soon, this year. Been getting my house ready to sell. It's a stressful, annoying process. What? I don't know what that is, Michael. The fish said, bruh. Fighting words did? No, what did it say, man? Really, what did the fish say when it hit the wall? What was the actual punchline, not the... Oh, God. No feedback? I just want to know the feedback on the 3.6 chat. Did y'all like it? No, yes, no. If you haven't seen Chernobyl, go watch it, and it's going to be hilarious. I mean, not hilarious, but, well, that's funny that 3.6 is that, I guess. Bitcoin making a descending wedge. Final point, not on the daily. On the daily, it's doing absolutely nothing. Just two huge red candles. The first red candle, a big bearish engulfing candle, kind of a little tweezer double top. Okay. Why moving? Because I've never lived anywhere. Like, how? That's not living. Living somewhere your whole life is not living. Okay. I have the freedom to live literally anywhere I want in the world, except maybe Russia or North Korea. You know what I'm saying, though. If we close at 7,700, what does that mean for Bitcoin? If we close at 7,700, it doesn't mean anything. It means that we closed below 7,700. I mean, you closing at it is like closing, you fell below it, and you're closing at it, meaning like you're not breaking it to the upside. I'm about to just Google this fish wall thing. Okay. Not hilarious, not lame. Excellent, Adam Anderson. Perfect. Perfect balance. Any good Chuck Norris jokes? No, I don't have any. I'm sure many people do. Let's not turn this into the Barons chat. Okay, with Chuck Norris jokes. Thank you. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You play Warcraft. Don't turn into Barons chat. Claudio, you've been here the whole time just saying hi. Well, hey, hi, ASL. What does it mean? Yeah, it means we close at 7,700. I guess we'll, yeah, correct. Move to Chernobyl. Probably not a good idea, man. Was there a diamond on the 4-hour total market cap, Nikki? Probably on the daily. Yeah. No, not on the daily. Now, I mean, maybe on the 4-hour or something. Sure, maybe. No, see, people keep asking about it. I don't think so. I don't think you had that. I think the right, you know, you have to have two touch points, right? So this was fine, this was fine, this was fine, but then it got really weird here. It didn't make sense, right? Maybe you could have said it was a diamond here, but I mean, right? They could have turned into it, but dude, look how soon after you were screwed, right? So, I mean, like, Ryan, what you don't really know there, okay? Oh, is that a diamond, man? That's about what you had right there, I guess. If it was a diamond, you're screwed, right? Because you know what a measure move of the diamond is, right? Good news on total market cap is you're still inside the parameters of the channel, but this thing doesn't update very well, does it? 230 billion is a strong support. Well, not strong. It is just a support, right? So maybe a diamond, I guess. Sure. You want to call it that at the end? If you were able to recognize it with a few hours left yesterday, then sure. But if not, whatever. In the end, right? All you do is this. It just turned out to be like this. What? What blasphemy is this? It turned into a rising wedge, man? A much larger pattern? Yes. That is correct. Rising wedge. Okay. Does that help, Nikki? Let me know. Astrological sign? You talking about, like, I think I'm a Libra. I guess. Is that what it is? Is that what it's called? See you guys in the Baron chat in August. Jeremy Calhoun, see you there, dude. Kappa. I don't know. We planned that, man. What's up, Noroku? Accumulation prices, you're going to be looking at each fib node for coinciding variables to determine which is going to be the best area to take a potential re-entry, right? I think that's the best way to look at it. And even what I'm saying is, you sell off to these levels, eventually you'll have a major daily pattern that is developing, maybe a falling wedge of some degree, something, okay? Something developing at one of these levels. And then you're going to be looking, like we see bearish divergence here, you're going to be looking for bullish divergence. You're going to be looking for lower lows with lower levels of negative momentum on a daily time scale. So there's not a specific accumulation price in Noroku, but thanks for tuning in, Mr. Checkmark, verified checkbox. Checkmark box. Sorry, man, looking at your channel. Here's a cool, man. Cool. This is a what game do you play, man? This is a Noroku chat. He's in the live chat right now. Plugging you, dude. Okay. So you got Ark. He's an Ark man. See, I used to play Rust. Never got into Ark. Heard they were similar though. So cool, man. Thanks for coming by, saying hello, Kings. Do I ever chug cola with mouthfuls of Mentos? No, but I know someone who does. Dude, any Kiwis in here, man? What is this called? LNP soda? Right? What is it? I'm just showing you real quick. What is this LNP soda? This guy takes 5 cans. And yeah, dude, you could imagine what he does with it, right? Okay, fair use. No cabas. Dude, too slow, man. Too slow. I remember my first 5 LNP beer chugs or soda chugs, man. We'll come back to it in a second. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Bruh. Bruh.
Okay, man. All right. There's your daily zen. Is that cool? You tried to laugh at the fish joke. It's okay, man. As long as you try. Am I gonna play Classic WoW? Dude, I don't know, man. It's like such a time sink, man. And it's like worse. It's like supposed to be more difficult and grindier than any other game or any other WoW that exists. So, dude, I don't know. I might do it to, like, you know, make the people's happy. Like, you know, friends and stuff. But dude, I don't know, man. That's like days of old, right? Why do y'all keep asking if I live in Chicago? I literally said no, I don't. I don't. How come bigger dudes are always drinking gallons of soda on YouTube? You know, you want to know why, Rabbit Ron? I'll show you exactly why. Okay, I know the exact answer to this. And I'm about to show you. This is why they do it. It's loading. Go to detailed statistics. This is why big people chug things on YouTube. This is why. This is subscribers per day, chat. 10,000 subs on a Monday, a random Monday a month ago. Look at this. He literally, let's see, was there ever a day? Look, on a Tuesday, May 28th, he gained more subs than I have subs total. Do you understand? That is the power of chugging sugary beverages on YouTube. Right here. How many views per day? In one day, he got more views than I have total ever, right? Different level, dude. Major League YouTube Connect. All right. A monster, dude. Freaking YouTube monster. It's hard to compete with that, isn't it? Yeah. What's up, Herbert? Good to see you. What's up, Jason? Lost interest in video games when you learned to trade? Me too. Me too. You have to set up alerts, William, man. Big time. You let the market come to you. I should chug sugary beverages while doing TA. No, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. You have to, like, I would have to literally be like Bitcoin live or doing chugs of soda live or something. And the title couldn't have nothing tied to crypto. Okay. And then I'd have to monopolize my content to be me chugging. Okay, in order for it to stick around. The power of diabetes, man. Okay, you should see Connect everywhere. Connect is everywhere, dude. What's the name of that site? It's called Social Blade. Okay. The world is even crazier than I thought. Yeah, man. All right, so Bitcoin's sitting at 76.90. Not too far off 7,700, chat. The majority of y'all gonna be monkey S-ing soon. We've got about 51 minutes till the daily close. Time of reckoning could be for me, because I voted too for no. But of course, dude, it very well could close above 7,700. It's 1,040 people tuned in right now. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Oh, dude, I mean, I'm not worried to do it. I mean, like, you know, my Social Blade, I'll never compete with that ever, like, no matter what. But, dude, my Social Blade's okay, man. I mean, like, dude, it takes forever to load. If we're looking at mine. Right, back to Earth. Okay. Oops. So we're looking at mine. What the heck? It's like average 154 subs a day. Actually, extremely good. Like it's crazy, man. It was a Saturday that really it all started. Algorithm Lotto. I don't know what it was. Something just clicked. And then just all of a sudden my subs and views just started exploding, man. Okay, and so like 1 month ago, 28 to 30 days ago, I was at 7,000 subs. Here we are, 30 days later. I've gained 4620 subs in that period. So that's parabolic growth right there, man. Exponential growth, that's insane. Okay, so, you know, no Badlands chugs though, but you were asking about growing and stuff. It's happening, man, I guess, right? Yes, Gizmo, man. The drop doesn't feel crazy. It feels like 2017's Well, you know, guess what? In 2017, you still made 62% retraces after huge runs. You still did. And that's way down here. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it would not be weird or wrong to talk about potentially just running down to the 382, 68.19. It's a 38% retrace. Chat straw poll, Lou. Yeah, there we go. Since everyone voted that it would close below it, everyone's going to inverse it, right? Hey, Azure Boston, thank you for chiming in, dude. Thank you for the sub, too. Welcome, man. Welcome to the community. Check out the Discord, too. If you want to learn more about technical analysis, you know, patterns, being part of a community that is like-minded, loves TA, charts, trading, crypto, stocks, whatever. Join that Discord. Very fast-growing community. William H., you found me from Crown. He does TA too. Yeah, no, he's got an incredible reputation. I got respect for him because I know he's just trying to help people like me. So people like him are a good thing to this community of crypto, which, quite frankly, is full of scammy people that aren't looking out for your best interests. But I know he's one of them that are looking out for your best interests. So he's cool with me, man. What's up, Ower? Welcome, man. Thanks for the sub. Ow, man. My lower back, dude. I've got to, like, stay postured. Oh, yeah, we can go to Ethereum. Ethereum, same thing, right? Huge rising wedge developed. 3 touch points on the bottom, 2 on the top. Beautiful. Bearish engulfing candle manifested into much lower prices, right? I mean, just think about it. The beginning of yesterday, we were at $269. Now we're at $239, down $30 from there. Are you using for swing high and swing low for VIVs? What does that mean? Peter Patrick, could you tell me more about what you mean? Could you maybe reword the sentence? Make it a little bit more, you know, you get it, man. If I'm going to be the raid leader and WoW, I have to wear the wizard hat. That sounds like a deal. We could do that. Rebeard. Well, it's interesting. Remember when I shaved the beard? It all began, right? The Gartley started to play out, and that was all she wrote. YouTube front page recommendation in December is how you found me, William. Thanks for letting me know, dude. It's always fun to find out how people find me and stuff, right? So, thank you, Gerard, man. Well, I'm glad I made the cut, dude. Dude, Demi, like, to me, this was crypto mooning, dude. Like, this, what we did is mooning to me. I get it, though. I never participated in the Great FOMO, right? Like, I was never a content creator during the Great FOMO. Like, I couldn't imagine that. That's just too insane, right? But this to me, I'm very grateful for what Bitcoin's done from 33.43, you know, our Gartley entry to 9,100. That's moon hardcore, dude. Interesting. You know what, man? I'm kind of digging a little bit. Kind of digging Ethereum to BTC. All right, so we're range bound. Once we hit that bottom, we bounced, rallied up. Now you got like a downsloping resistance, or a downsloping channel within the range between 24,894 and 41,781, right? Sats. But something happened. We've impulsed up. Now we're downsloping in our consolidation, and we're still downsloping. So this looks like very bullish behavior. Impulse up, downsloping, right? What happens when you downslope? People can get in at areas of value, remember, all right? And so if you broke this, it could be a much nicer move to the upside. Straight up, dude. Though remember, if Bitcoin wants to keep selling off, you might be gaining Satoshis, but you will definitely be losing dollar value. Okay. That's okay, though, right? That's a huge freaking measured move, man. That's like crazy. So if you could ever break out of this bullishly, I mean, there you go, top of the range. Up here. That's it, man. There's your ETH to BTC pair, not USD. Okay. Anyone buying Ken right now? Dude, if you knew... Who was it? Crap, man. I can't remember. Iconic the group. He ended up getting a Ken Connect emoji ball made. We should definitely... Yeah, dude. It's like... What is it? There was like a... SEC said that Kick, the messenger, it was an invalid ICO Ken. So, like, bad news. Suggestions in live section, Lou. Thanks, man. What is it about Deutsche Bank? Could be the start of summer correction in all markets. Shut into crypto? What? Shut into crypto? Bleed into crypto? Deutsche Bank, yeah, they're screwed, man. They've been screwed, though, right? I think that's, like, common knowledge. Joe Noon, thanks for the $1 super chat. Kings. VeChain doing things, Jombin? Are you sure? What kind of VeChain? The BTC VeChain or the USD chain? Oh yeah. VeChain doing things. Yeah, it really is. Okay, well, guess what, man? Looky here. Look here, listen. VeChain doing things.
VeChain doing things.
Yeah, it broke to the upside, but where is it? Where is it, chat? It is at the critical resistance, man. Critical resistance. The 200 moving average on the 4-hour and the downsloping resistance of the descending, broadening wedge. Potential double bottom, remember? Yes, higher lows. If you ever broke this, hey, look, man, 23% retrace too, so we know it's a valid swing low. But if we ever broke this, could rally up to 110 sats. If you broke 110 sats, that would give you a confirmed double bottom, real double bottom. And if we broke that, the measured move of the pattern would put you up at 136 sats, man. Let's go VeChain. Let's go, man. Beautiful. Even though VeChain's losing dollar value while Bitcoin sells off, hey, man, you want to gather sats because you think Bitcoin will eventually recover? All right, man. Very cool. And these lines, you know, these are big resistances. So like you could break out here and run up to 102 and you're going to have resistance, okay? All the way up to the 382. So not going to be an easy journey. So Cody. Oops. All right. So Dutch, Matic doing things. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's like flavor of the second coin. What are y'all talking about? 3100. What? Oh, you're talking about the swing low. Got you. If the swing, yes, the swing low is the December 15th lowest low of the move down. Yes, that is where you majorly swing low, and your swing high is like that new 9,050, 9,100 area. Okay, on the daily. What is it? Polish exchange coin room shuts down and disappears with funds. Julian, is that true? That's very bad. Okay. Dude, I just don't know, man. How about that? Yeah, nice one, Javin, dude. Too easy, man. So do you even think your comment's even gonna like be visible on the screen? Okay, so but I love it, man. It's like I've been live for an hour and 21 minutes now, right? So like, yeah, if I'm like reading chat and hanging out, it's because an hour 21 minutes we did all the analysis, most of it all like earlier in the stream. So if you're like tuning in and the stream's been live for an extended amount of time, you expect me to just be constantly doing the analysis over and over and over again, looking at a billion different, I mean, I look at many coins, right? So 420 for you, Zephyr. Oh,
Is that a joint?
does it look like on lower time frames a descending broadening wedge? Oh, sorry, that's a big one. No, lower. I mean, this is a 4-hour time scale. See, this is what I'm talking about. I literally said this yesterday. Like, you can't. It's way too early to plot because you don't even know if it's done, and it wasn't done. So I don't think you can do much of anything right now, right? Because the impulse is not finished, man. So you could try a channel 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom, and as you can see, it's barely holding on, right? That's about all you can really do at this point. 1, 2, 3, and then you've got now 4, kind of, right? Interesting. Okay, could very well be a possibility. Fish don't talk. Eric, you got me, man. That is true. Is Sharkcoin okay, Guy Gamer, man? Dude, they're always going to be good, dude. They're going to overtake the world. All right. Tron was doing things today, sort of. Deepism, that doesn't... If you sort of do things, that's kind of neutral. That means you're not doing anything, right? CoinRoom was a very small exchange. Maximal funds lost that people were around 15,000. Yeah, that is very small. Dang, dude. How'd they even get people? Man, they must have had really gullible people in that exchange. Jeez. Peter Piper. Yes, sir, man. Okay, so I don't even know, man. Like, Bitcoin's not doing much. We're waiting. 36 minutes left until the poll, right? This is the poll. 150 of y'all voted. Y'all say, 67% of y'all say the daily candle will close below 7,700. 33% say it will close above 7,700. All right.
What is your thoughts on how LTC will do with its upcoming halving?
Well, I mean, dude, we went from, we know it's coming up August 6th or whatever.
Hey dude, can you have a look at XRP to Bitcoin? Is there a large bullish triangle, started May 14th, forming on the 4 hours? Still, and always, learning. Cheers.
Thanks, John G. Yeah, we'll look at it. I think it's similar, very similar to Ethereum to BTC, right? They had an impulse up after hitting critical supports, after extensive amounts of selling, and now they're kind of consolidating a little bit bullishly, right? Down sloping consolidation after a big impulse. So, well, yeah, we'll look at it right after Litecoin. So, my thoughts on Litecoin, again, think about it. You went from $22. Well, you went from $420 to $22. And then you went from $22 at the beginning of the year to $120 roughly. And now you've since sold off, and now you're sitting at $100. And so you got to ask, like, with the halvening happening, is it because the halvening is happening soon that we've retraced and we've gone from $22 to $120? I really don't know, man. Like how halvenings affect price action. Okay, supply and demand. I don't know. I wish I did. I wish I had more info, but it's a relatively new thing. Halvings, right? So hard to answer. So I just won't, right? Because I wish I knew. Yeah, Litecoin already mooned. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like maybe it already let up, but you got all summer, right? You got all summer to do things. Who's that Dookie Boots man? Maybe so, Dutch. Okay, sorry. So that was my thoughts on halving. I wish it was whatever, you know. See, my issue here is like you rallied up, you're making higher lows. Yeah, triangling. I get you, dude, but remember the trend you're in so far. Very, very bearish. You know your Momo doesn't shift until you break above 56.50 area, right up here. That's a moving target. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying, man. About some sort of price contraction, clear as day price contraction. Right, squeezed in now. Yeah, big move coming. I mean, it looks like you're getting closer and closer to that breaking point. So yeah, man. Say broke the upsides. Measure move, break you out. Measure move downsides, put you back at the bottom of the channel, man. Okay, so, and if you keep going though, and you go like you just go sideways, then maybe it wasn't a triangle. It was not interpreted the right way. So measure moves. It's a large pattern, man. Okay, so an anchor point, or sorry, measure move the downside 33.35. Measure the upside would be 7,016. But we don't always hit our measure moves. Okay, remember that. It's just a, you know, it's just like a point of reference. Okay, that if we were broke out of this, we could fib from the top, right, and say this was the bottom, right? You go from your major high to low and a breakout, dude. I mean, your golden zone on XRP to BTC, if we ever did break out and started majorly retracing, here you go, man. It'd be between 600 or 66.13 and 81.81. That's your golden zone. All right. Sorry, it's a little loud, I think. So we turn it up more, capital. I think that's okay right there. I'm probably a little quiet, but what's up, Team Crypto, man? Good to see you. Daily supply being mined will be reduced by half. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to correlate though, like, you know, in the price action, right? Okay, man. Charlie's son? Is that Charlie Lee and Justin's son fused, Dingus Khan? Is Tron going up? Tron to BTC actually broke out, I think. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I shared this to patrons today. Tron to BTC, take a look. Yeah, broke out, man. Nice breakout. High to low, you've exceeded the 23% retrace. You know, the golden zone, already fibbed it. Common retrace zone is between 517 sats and 647 sats. That's it, man. That simple. Momo shift breakout. There you go, Mother Goose and XRP Andy and everyone else obsessing about TRX right now. Yes, there it is. CBD, thanks, man. I appreciate it. My God. The more we grow, the more viewers I get. Good God, the amount of hate that gets, you know, Dude, some people just come in and like, I'm like, holy crap, never seen this many hateful people before. But again, it's because of growth. All right, Casper, have a good one, man. Warren Buffett effect, yeah, makes Bitcoin dump, or the whole market dump, right? Sure thing, XRP Andy. Does that help? I mean, I wish there was more to talk about. Besides, you had a channel, anchor point 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, then it became like 5 on the bottom, and then you broke the downswing resistance. The momentum shifted. Now we fib from the major high to low of the structure, and we get our targets. Okay, that's it. And then you had bullish divergence down here, a little bit anyway. Nice, Spanish chicken. We'll see, man. But remember, a 60-minute bullish divergence could very well play out, where we could rally to the upside a little bit, you know, before selling off again. Canal says you've been in crypto about 3 years. Thank you, man, for the kind words, dude. What you said, it means a lot. Showing a fake descending triangle. A fake descending triangle. Guy gamer, I don't know what a fake descending triangle is. Okay. There you go, Bradford. Oh yeah, two-wheel dog. That's true, man. That's true. Well, I played at Bama, but I also am from Alabama, and I live on the internet. Imagine how that is, right? Monero, are you sure you want to see Monero, dude? Rising wedge? That is correct. Beautiful, beautiful. Definitely didn't let the measure move. This thing's extreme. I don't even know if you let the measure move, okay? So, whatever, man. What kind of fib extensions are we hitting from our previous low to high? Low to high? Ooh, you exceeded the 1618 fib extension. Bad. Very bad. Okay. So just like Bitcoin, you're bouncing off the 200 moving average on the 4-hour time scale. Tons of negative momo, highest level of negative momentum we've seen since May 18th, just like Bitcoin. Most oversold we had been ever on this chart, even though there's not enough data. I mean, I know there's way more data on other charts, but just relax, man. Okay. Monero Connect. Rising wedge. Thanks, Liam. Love you too, man. What are you talking about? Chernobyl 9-ball? What? Yeah. Monthly shoulder? What are you talking about? I mean, silica's just uptrending, right? Just in an uptrend. Yeah, it sold off some. And actually bearishly engulfed. Well, I mean, pretty much engulfed, right? 4 hours bouncing on the 20 and the 50 moving average. Pretty good, all right? So, Zilliqa to the US dollar tether looking all right. Didn't lose much value from Bitcoin's dump, but it got as high yesterday as 24.72 cents. Now you're 21.82 cents. So, I guess if you could stay above the upsloping support around 2 cents, 1.9 something cents. Should be okay to continue up, but look, there was resistance right here too. Fail, fail, fail. You could never just sustain prices above this resistance point. So that's it on Zolika, man. Okay. Great. Oh, a couple with handle, man? I mean, whatever, dude. I wouldn't say so. I would say you break above 22.64 cents and stay above it, and that'll make me feel a lot better. But we've not been able to do that at all. Okay. I mean, at this point, people be like, "Oh, is that a ascending triangle-esque?" I mean, maybe, man. It's a lot of white space, though. That's a stupid amount of white space. But you can see like rounding action a little bit, can't you? Right, there is rounding action. So, like, you know, the thing is, if you ever broke like these wicks and ran to the upside, you could probably measure from the bottom to top of the structure to get a measured move way up here. Okay, cool. What's up, Dirty Fergie? Yeah, we got 23 minutes left. I'm just waiting for the daily close with y'all. Okay. So, again, I've been live for pretty much an hour and 40 minutes now. So, just like, calm down if I'm engaging with chat, because you go live for an hour and 40 minutes, cover a lot of stuff, and then see how you feel afterwards. What's a fake rising wedge, man? Of course, dude. Of course. Wow. Okay, so I guess we can go back to Bitcoin, man. You know what? Let's go to BNB real quick. How's it faring? Oh, still dumping. Oh, well, go figure, man. Oh, no way it's ever going to happen up here. Of course not. But look, here we are now. From previous low to high, you've hit a 38% retrace at the beginning of the golden zone. Descending broadening wedge going on. Bearishly engulfed on the previous 4-hour candle. This one's still holding the 382 for now. So no divergence yet. All bearish convergence as it stands now on the 4-hour. But you know, 60-minute might be different. You might be showing bullish divergence. You might rally to the upside, but you're most likely not going to rally to break out above this downsloping resistance. Okay. Two diverging downsloping trend lines, with your bottom trend line being steeper in descent than your top one. That is a textbook definition of a descending broadening wedge, chat. Okay. What's up, Chad Allen?
Bruh.
That's right. Everyone relax. Thanks, Jake Roberts. My music, man. I don't know. I can't even hear it right now. Anyway, man. So look for divergence. You know, we might rally here. Wherever we stall out and sell off again, we'll be looking for divergence at each fib node. Lower ones. All right. Remember, there's no real true horizontal line support until you get all the way down to the golden retrace, which is at $24.92. No real support until there. So that could be a decent entry if we showed coinciding variables. All right. Mr. Pinsider said, I've been watching your channel for the past 3 weeks and haven't missed an episode yet. I've definitely learned a bunch in the streams and plan to join the Patreon soon. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Mr. Pinsider, dude. Thank you a lot. It means a lot. Thank you for the kind words and the consideration for Patreon, dude. Kings. He's low. Do I listen to Hans Zimmer scores? I mean, I know Hans Zimmer is a good, like, music producer or whatever. Creates good music. You know, I think he did, like, Crimson Tide. And he did, like, video games and stuff like that. Probs, man!
Fake triangles tip $23.58. Triangle racists on D-Day anniversary. Did the Germans give up when they bombed Pearl Harbor? Can you check Snap real quick? Inverse H and S. Nice daily Marubo Zoo though.
Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
Probs, man, thanks so much for the fake triangles. All 23.58 fake triangles, dude. Gangs. Yeah, dude. Inverse Head and Shoulders. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Certainly so. Alright. Snapchat Connect. Falling Wedge Breakout Connect. Inverse Head and Shoulders Connect. Beautiful. Everything Connect. It's funny, though. You actually have not hit the measure move of the Falling Wedge yet, but you'll soon be hitting it, right? You're just now hitting the 50% retrace from the height of the wedge to the bottom. Alright, so getting into the area, the golden zone area, and still going beautiful. And Pros is like, hey, do we have it? Did we have it? It looked like we might have had it for sure. It would have been impossible to see, though, you know that, right? On the daily. It technically would have been like this, man. It really would have. Because this is not part of the Head and Shoulders. This is it, dude. This is the first part of the collar, and this is the second part of the collar. Two collars give you the neckline, all right? Left shoulder, and, you know, head, and kind of, yeah, right shoulder, I guess. That was not much time, right? So, measure move of this pattern from its bottom to the neckline from the breakout would put you at 1324, dude. Alright, you're almost there. You're at 1294. That's it, dude. Okay. Kang's Probes. Thanks again, brother man. Glad to see you around, and with, you know, I know you got all kinds of different life obligations now. So Snapchat, man, how incredible this story. It's been terrible, right? Been terrible, but then something happened. The Momo shift, the wedge, and then Kangage. So you're talking about IHS? Oh my god, GameStop. Who was it, man? Who was it that was like literally like defending GameStop's like fundamentals? I don't know, man. Let's go to the daily, man. On Bitcoin. No, let's do Tether. We've been looking at that one for the major retrace stuff. Okay, so we're still below 7,700. And remember the poll, chat. Most of the audience says no, we will not close above 7,700. Anything can happen next 15 minutes. That's all we got left, man. Okay. Thanks for the nearly 1,000 people tuned in still. Good God, man. 472 likes. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, dude, it's all about that collar. And it comes straight from that bottom, you know? Thanks, dude. Much love. Probes, which one? Texas or Georgia? Which one did? Alright, man. Dude, I wish there was, like... There's not much price action going on. I've been live for too long now. Okay. And I'm just running out the clock for y'all so we can see the daily close. Okay. Michael Roberts, how many Chuck E. Cheese tokens do you own, man? Crits 7700 is a big deal. It is a critical support resistance area. Just like 7400 is a critical support resistance area. Just like 84 to 8500 was a critical support resistance area. Closing below 7700 makes it more and more likely that you begin to start selling off and then testing 7400 a lot. And then eventually you could break that and dump down to 6800, which is the next critical support that is confluent with a 38% retrace. 6800 rate. And we're just talking about Fibonacci here. Low to high. We're right at that 23% retrace. That's the shallowest retrace. There's always the offshoot chance, right? Always a chance. Dumb and Dumber chance, right? That you hit the 23% retrace, the most shallow retrace, and then you rally again. But not sure if that's going to be the case, dude. All right, after what we've done tripling up like that with divergence. And again, the highest spike in negative Momo we've seen since November of 2018. It's a big deal, man. Very big deal. It's not a flash in the pan. Roger Thomas, I don't think so, man. Probably not. That'd be an 88% retrace, which is weird. Yeah, man. We'll take a look. Is this the same one, man? It's the same thing? Like descending broadening wedge stuff? It sure as heck looks like it. To some degree. Alright, just looking at it clean now. Cleaned up a little bit. Okay, you got your uptrend that's been going on, man. You got a big uptrend. Okay, so now, after the impulse, you're now two downsloping, diverging trend lines. From where it started, you see 1 and 2. And the bottom is like 90 bucks, but you can see the downside resistance here. And if you ever broke that, could have a good chance of being at 100%, and then the 1272, 1414, 1618, higher prices. But as it stands now, not looking too great. Okay. So, I mean, I really think that, let's try to create a new channel here. Not too bad. You're just anchoring 1 and 2 and now 3 on the top. So breaking below this, you know, is not a good thing, right? When you break, that's a Momo shift. You created a low and then you made a higher low, and now you try to make a higher low again, but breaking this is Momo shifting, which is not good. Okay. So the way we could fib here, I think, is that you could fib from here. You could also fib from here as well. It's probably more discernible of a low than this low, but either way, the short term on the 4 hour, you're hitting a 62% retrace right now. So you might get some nice price action reversal to the upside for a rally, because look what's happening. You are in fact on Litecoin showing bullish divergence on the MACD. Yes, it's there. Definitely is. So if you bounce off the 618, it wouldn't be weird because that's the golden retrace from the previous low to high. Okay, so we rally, run up, make a lower high than our previous high, and then sell off again. Okay, that wouldn't be weird. Okay. Great. Stars are at night. Big and bright. Clap, 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 clap. Yeah, man, I just gotta, like, visit, dude, first. Gotta get over there, man. It's just so annoying with this house stuff. I'm constantly having to be here for people, like, working. So but Dio, Brando. XRP is for tonight, Sean. What does that mean? What's up, Dennis with one N? Weird. Is that real? Is that on your birth certificate? One N? I think the parents were like, Dennis is too common of a name. We're gonna make it Dennis with one N. Could have happened, dude. We are seeing a correction on the correction now. Are we, dude? Or is it not enough information right now? Okay. So we've talked about it. We know the golden zone from a major low to high would be between 54.27 and 68.19. 23% retrace is literally where you are right now, 76.80. It's a fib node. And you've actually rallied a little bit after falling below. You've rallied right back up to it, which is kind of good. But just you're back testing 7,700 as a resistance as it stands now on Coinbase. And that's it, man. And that is all we have. Dennis, hey, what's up, dude? He says yes. That's actually exactly what his parents did. Oh, it's French. Gotcha, dude. Gotcha, man. Well, in the States, if you were American, that's what the parents' conversation would be. Yeah, man. Way more unique with one N. One N is common over there. Gotcha, dude. Okay, so just talking about kind of Bitcoin. Structurally, 1 and 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and now you're touching it again for kind of a 4th touch point, 5th touch point. Okay, measured move of the pattern, kind of conservative a little bit, is down again 70 or 7,000 right on the dot, really. Okay, y'all. So 7 minutes left. Again, bear with me. Running out the clock. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Let's get a sub spike and a like spike, all right? For the sake of Bitcoin's life, all right? Ethereum Classic. I don't understand why the asterisks show up. It makes it to where it doesn't even read it. Crap, I'll read it. All right. Bruh, or
Bruh.
I love watching your show every day. Man, you're super cool, super smart, and got great vibes. Do you mind analyzing Mitch Coin? I hear it's moving. He, JK. Much love. My peeps. Kangs to the Kangs. Claudio, thank you for the 1 Ethereum Classic, the cryptocurrency contribution, 785. All right. Really appreciate that, dude. And Mitch Coin, it's on the Waves platform. It's a joke. It's a meme. I hear the team have good hearts. That is all we know. All right. So, thank you, man. I don't think it moves. It's very illiquid. No one trades it. All right. Thank you, Sherway. What's up, Lally man? Whoa, small deviation soon. We correct to 100,000, Nico. That's got a time frame on that, man. Seems highly speculative, and there's very little evidence behind your consensus. America's made of Europe. No offense. Yeah, but unfortunately, Christian culture completely different, and that's really what makes us different. Is culture, not blood. All right. Thanks, Sean 88. That's a weird name. Okay. Bruh to BTC is breaking out. Dude, it's gone parabolic, man. What you talking about? Japirg. What's up, man? Thanks for the sub, dude. Gangs. Yeah, bruh to the US dollar tether up 500%. Sounds about right. All in. I mean, would you call a crypto that exists to be a meme as a scam? I don't think so. Man, clear my throat. I do not. Juan, Saw, I do not. I use harmonics a lot, but yeah, I don't use Ichimoku, no. And that does not mean I discount it as a viable strategy. It's just not something I use, okay? Thanks again for the 1,000 people tuned in. Y'all are freaking awesome. Wow, Adrian A. Is that what it is? Your reasoning is the halvening is incoming and billionaires are trying to buy up all supply they can. We'll see, man. Let's see where the dust settles with this, the beginning of a potential correction. All right. Let's see. Sorry. Looking at things. When you go live for like 2 hours, it's like a time machine. Things happen while you're live. Does Litecoin look like a mirror image of BTC? Not so much. You hate a coin, you don't buy symbols that can't be hateful, man. Hateful, negative energy, right? So when you're hateful, it's like poison. Okay. Small potatoes. Well, dude, this is not like a, all right, what's Bitcoin going to be in time, in a long, long time that will take years, probably. Okay, this is a TA channel where we look at what could be coming in the next coming days, weeks, right? Not the next years, all right? Right, patterns develop, they play out. They develop again, they play out. They develop again, and then they play out. They develop again, then they play out. That's what we do here. It's not really a Bitcoin Moonboy channel, all right? There's many of them out there, but most of them don't stream during bearish breakouts. So sorry for y'all. Y'all don't get to see your favorite Moonboys stream. Okay. Here we go, man. 76.80 with 128 left. $20 off. Who will win? Who will win, chat? Oh, it's just so close, man. Literally, we did a poll. Will Bitcoin close the daily above 7,700? 67% say no. And we're just backtesting it as resistance now when it was once a support. Oh my god. "45 seconds, chat." Oh my god. Oh my god, man. I mean, XRP is moving up a little bit. Yes. Yes. Let it be decreed. And you are showing a little bit of bullish divergence on XRP to the USD, believe it or not. Right? That's a low. That's the low we're at right now. Okay. And you're now... Sorry. Let me, well, let's wait, give it a sec. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4... 3, 2, 1.
Bruh.
All right. You did it, chat. 67% of y'all were correct. 100 of y'all voted yes, or voted properly. 50 of you were wrong. It was a close one. Very close. Like $30 off. So valiant effort on everyone's attempts. Okay. Oh, thanks for the 1,024 people still tuned in with Bitcoin. Rejecting lower prices for now. 60-minute bullish divergence. could be a reason why we would rally and retrace the upside a little bit, but would probably be a lower high in time for selling off again. You really want to see bullish divergence on the 4 hour eventually, man, not just the 60 minute, okay? Okay, chat. Well, let's do a rundown. So, I've stuck with you for 2 hours now, officially. And it's been fun. So, fake triangles, probes, man. Bill Clark, Roger Thomas, John G, Info Vader, Mad Plunk, Jojo Beefcake, Mighty Mushroom Man, Kills for a Living, M. Gordeski, Optiman PCs, and Claudio. Thank you for the crypto contribution. Alistair, thank you for joining the Patreon today. Really, really appreciate that. Okay, so yes, Bitcoin is below 7,700. It closed below it, but that is what we would call somewhat of a bullish pin bar reversal candle, and it might make sense with 60-minute divergence. But again, the rally probably won't be too much before we solve again. And look, when you rally here on the 60-minute because of the divergence, you then begin to become neutral on your histogram on your 4 hour, get back to neutral, maybe a little bit of green, and then you'd sell off again. When you sell off again, you'd like to see slightly lower lows with extremely lower levels of negative momentum, and then you'd be getting 4 hour bullish divergence, and that's going to make things a lot better. Okay. You think the sellers are exhausted now? Well, you're oversold technically still on the 4 hour, and on the 60-minute, yeah. Yeah, nice bullish Harambe right there. Almost engulfed. I mean, close enough to engulfing Harambe, whatever. Look, this is what I'm talking about. The bullish divergence was so clear here. Oops. On both oscillators. Okay. So, yes. Rally in the cards, but dude, the 20 moving average, you're below that. You could run all the way up to 81, 84 if you wanted to, right? You'd still be scrubby. Let me get rid of that. Sorry. That was nice that we broke that, then back tested it, then dumped. Okay. All right, chat. Been a great stream. Thank you for all the support. It means a lot, man. It really does. What the heck, man? Where am I? Okay. So it's been fun. I will be back tonight. Please hit that like button, that bell, that sub. On the way out the door. Let's keep exploding on the likes, the subs. Join our Discord. I'll be back tonight. So until next time, respect the T. A.
is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bruh.
My name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
That was awful. Oh my god, bye.